Okay, so I picked a really exaggerated frame to end on. Let's go back to kind of a normal frame. We're not quite done with the animation yet, because right now the ball is still acting in very regular, predictable ways. So this is a good base animation, but it's not a good completed animation. I think I also mentioned earlier that a good character animation, you're animating almost every control. And in this case, I'm going to bring in some of the top control. So the top control, I think I mentioned, it'll let you tilt, it'll let you rotate. And what this can do is it can add just a little bit of asymmetry to everything I'm doing. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to just key all of these. And at frame 12, obviously at this point we are hitting the ground. And I've already got a lot of asymmetry because I've very much over-exaggerated that squash. I'm going to pull that just so it's got kind of a normal shape. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to take this top control, and here at frame 12, maybe this is a cat ball that just lists a little bit to the side when it impacts, so I can rotate and maybe even translate a little bit. And then when I come back up to frame 18, I can go just a little bit the other way. And if you want that to really have impact and really sell, like if this is, it's listing its head to the side because of the impact, I can come to frame 10 or frame 11 and just zero these out. And then same thing at frame 13. And now as the ball hits the ground, it's going to do a little shake. So I'm going to keep that going, and it's going to be kind of subtle. Maybe at frame 18 I will exaggerate a little bit just so that we can see it better. And then we hit again at 24, so we'll pull this way, rotate this way, and again at 23 I'm going to zero, and at 25 I'm going to 0, and then I believe we hit our apex next at 27, so we'll pull to this side again, just give a little tilt, and we hit at 30, so we'll go this way, and 0, and 0. Then we hit again here at 34. So we'll pull, and we will straighten, and we will straighten. And then we get control of our ears back, but I'm not going to stop this side-to-side motion. At this point, I'm going to take this, I'm just going to press S to set a keyframe at 35, and then maybe at frame 40, I do a quick little shaking motion. So we go in kind of slow, and then we do a couple of frames this way, a couple of frames this way, this way, this way, and we zero out. And now what we've got is just a quick little shake. So it's not happy, but it knows that it's done. For me, that was a little too quick, so I might come in and grab this sucker. Let's just see what's going on out there. It looks like I'm only doing this one, so I might just take this and I'm going to scale these frames apart and shift them over a little bit, and maybe do a little more scaling and a little more moving. Okay, and that should give me a slower head shake, so let's take a look at that. You know what, I would also like it to be more defined, so I'm going to go back to my scale tool, and I'm going to stretch those up. Okay. Whenever you're happy with what you've got, this is a great time to turn the controls layer off. Take a look at your animation, see if you like it, see if it has enough character for you. I just don't think that this one does. I think I want to keep working with this top control more. And maybe on this head shake, instead of just being in one direction, I want it to be in two directions. I want a really wild motion. This might be a little too wild, but we'll see. We'll see how we feel. So you're going to keep working with this until you feel like you've got a motion that you like, that shows what the character is doing, shows why it's making these motions, just kind of explains a little bit about the thing that we're looking at. Whenever you're happy, go ahead and make a play blast. That's what this week's discussion forum is going to be.